Okay, today we're going to go over solving systems of equations by graphing. So, the first thing I want you to do is to open up your foldable to example 1. Solve the linear system by graphing negative x plus 2y equals 3 and 2x plus y equals 4. So the first thing we need to do is convert these to slope-intercept form so we can identify what our y-intercept is and our slope. So if I start with negative x plus 2y equals 3, I can add x to both sides, get 2y equals x plus 3, and then I can divide both sides by 2 and get y equals 1/2 x plus 3/2. So I'm going to graph this at 3/2, which is about 1.5. So I'm at about 1.5 there, and then I'm going to go up 1 over 2. So up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. I can then connect my line. And now I need to convert the second equation. So I'll do 2x plus y equals 4. If I subtract 2x from both sides, I get y equals negative 2x plus 4. So my y-intercept is 4. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And my slope is down 2 over 1. So if I go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, I can then connect those dots. And then the solution is where those two graphs intersect. So we can see right here is where the two graphs intersect, and that is at the coordinate point 1, 2. That means that if we plug in either the 1 for x and the 2 for y, we should make these equations true. So let's test it before we move on. We'll plug it into the second equation. So that's 2 times 1 plus 2 equals 4. Well, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So that was our check, and we got the right answer. So now take a moment to try example 2 on your own, and pause the video, and then hit replay to see how I did it. Okay, so once again, we've got to first convert both equations to slope-intercept form. Take x minus y equals 5. I'm going to subtract x from both sides. Negative y equals negative x plus 5. I'm going to then multiply both sides by negative 1 so that I can get rid of the negative sign in front of the y. I get positive y equals positive x minus 5. So I just distributed the 1 to the negative x and the positive 5. And then the other equation, 3x plus y equals 3. I subtract 3x from both sides, and I get y equals negative 3x plus 3. So now let's plot these. On this one, my y-intercept is negative 5. So I'm going to start all the way down here inside the arrow. And then I'm going to go up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And then I'm going to connect those dots. My other equation was y equals negative 3x plus 3. So I'm going to start off at positive 3, And I'm going to go down 3 over 1. So down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1. And I'm going to then connect those dots. So we can see now that our graph, our two lines intersect at this point right here, and that is at the point 2, negative 3. So that's 2, negative 3. So you can see up here I put my solution. That is your answer. We can check this by plugging the 2 in for x and the negative 3 in for y and checking to make sure that the equations are true. So let's plug it into the first one. I get 2 minus a negative 3 equals 5. 2 minus a negative 3, that becomes 2 plus 3. And 5 does in fact equal 5. So we got the right solution. And that's it for how to solve by graphing.